into leg 4, and we may finally see a Japanese win. They have certainly got the players to do it. It's just a matter of stringing it all together. Good crowd already starting to fill into the SFS, and it is Paddy Kay who sends it the 10, and Japan do nicely to pull it into Tana. Now field to the edges early on. Henry, one of his side's most damaging players, carries it down the left touchline. Now with Kano. Kano finds Sakai. Good pressure at the breakdown from Canada, but they have lost their feet, so Japanese penalty, and Nakano goes on quickly. Ozawa. Possession, good build up this from Japan. Nakano goes to Henry, and he does well to stay in the field of play there. Henry. Now looking to stretch Canada to the right. We're going to come back, playing the penalty advantage, and Japan will look to go quickly. Henry sets, taps, goes. Here come Japan. High tackle there on Sakai, and we may have ourselves a yellow card here. Yes, that is the way that Matt Rodney sees it as well.
Yeah, Pat Kay coming up quick there. We'll go to the Simba. Great opportunity for Japan to start with the first 5 corner. Here we go.
7 on 6, and it's number 4 driving at the line. Sakai, has he got there? We're going to check with our TMO.
The most experienced player, the former captain of Japan, Sakai, the Olympian. Looks pretty confident when he got up.
Time back on.
You've caught it well there, Carl Tanana. It is Katsuki Sakai with the first try against Canada.
Well, dominating the first minute and a half, this Japanese team, right from the kick-off. They spread it well side to side, made the Canadians really stretch, and when they got the opportunity with a numerical advantage, Sakai on the ball, fakes to go right, uses the step and the power to get over. Yeah, good shot, well taken try.
Kick is good too. Oh, what a beauty from the try scorer. Knocks the extra 2 through the sticks after planting down 5, and it is Katsuyuki Sakai 7, Canada yet to score.
We're just talking to the Japanese coaches. Are saying since Sakai come in this week, he really has changed the way this Japanese team approach training. The intensity's been good.
Up the middle they go this time. Japan, they've knocked on there, so we play a little advantage here for Canada. They are down a man. Pat Kay off the field, the talented playmaker for Canada. Jones goes in and plays scrum half. Nice defence as well from Japan, looking to really pin Canada down here in their 22. They play tight for the moment, Canada, and Japan happy to just put some shots on. That would have been spectacular. Instead, it's going to be Zaruba blowing through the other side. Canada win that battle. Now Fullerfowl, talk about hard runners. Mike Fullerfowl takes his side into Japanese half. Then the mistake comes, and Justin Douglas, who was his side's best on day one, cha-chings it.
Yeah, good jam in there on defence by the Japanese. Just there you can see Douglas could just feel the heat from Allison. Allison tried to put a shot on. Zaruba coming out of the line, and he knows it's a missed opportunity. First time they get position, and they knock it on. Good defence, Japan.
Please. Stability.
Really rushing up, aren't they? And flying into the Canadian attack.
Find. Sit.
Shoots out the back. Connell goes scurrying after it, and they come to the left again. Nice clean clean out there from Ellison to secure possession for his side. When you play down this left-hand touchline, this time round it misses the man and goes over the chalk.
Yeah, Henry there needs to stay out on the wing. Sakai actually created the overlap, drawing in the last defender. Here he is here, sizes up your opportunity, takes it forward with strength. That was a secret, but Henry coming in for the setup needs to stay wide and experience from the young man.
Canada looking to square things up after going down early on, thanks to the try to Sakai from Japan, and at last they get some possession in Japanese territory. Lovely ball around the corner, but the pass intended for a Canadian jersey instead finds a Japanese one, and you're not going to catch this guy. Jamie Henry pushes Japan further ahead.
We just had a miss on this left-hand flank, but on the right side, it's a good read. He's in the centre position. Peke tries to offload it. He comes in and snatches it away from Adams Aruba. And the big number one for Japan, with a clean road into the horns, gets the second try for this Japanese side.
Just shows you how hard it is to stay up tournament on this HSBC World Series. Canada last week were playing Cup semis, ended up finishing 4th, and this time round they're under the pump against Japan early on the Challenge Trophy side of the draw.
Well, the thing is too, Sean, when you're in the Cup round, you have a couple more hours back at the hotel because you have a later start. Coming up against these earlier games against teams that have nothing to lose. It's just such a mental game. Oh, I love it. You're not mentally tough, you're weak.
And Japan looking to increase the margin by a few more here just before half-time. It has been all Japan. Runners inside here, and a chance for the Japanese to make it a 9-0 lead, and they say thank you very much. Domo arigato, we'll take it, and it's Stellan in.
Oh, Sugoi desu near you betcha. This Japanese team are on fire in this first half, just dominated possession, more than half they've got at the moment, and they deserve it because they're playing with confidence. That's the thing, self-belief as well, and strength shown by Patrick Stellan. Oh, and puts it down, nice.
9-0 kick to come, and they lick beautifully back in field, and the strength of Stellan just throws down the defender, charges away, and it's all good. I like the try celebration. It's like the swish shades of Steph Curry.
Oh, just about.
Is that what you're going to say?
Steph Curry, Durant.
Nothing but.
Exactly.
Nothing but net, and nothing but a Japanese lead at the break. They are doing it nicely against Canada. It is 19-0 in favour of Japan.
Side this week will be a big learning curve for them.
Let's see if they can continue on their way here against Canada. They are 19 points to the good. Do we have another upset brewing here? Japan chasing their first win on the 2016-17 HSBC World Series. They're box seating right now, and just get a little cozier in that box seat with a little knock on from Canada, just setting them up with another great attacking opportunity.
We spoke about it, Shawnee, that first half, just the fatigue backing up tournament after tournament. I think that's what we're seeing from this Canadian performance at the moment. They just look very fatigued, very tired, and things like that. That's all it is, because Mike Fullerfell is a highly skilled player. He didn't do that on day one, but just the heat really has taken its toll over the weekend.
Also without Nathan Hirayama, who is a brilliant player for Canada. He's out injured, and now it's up to his teammates to try and score the first try of this second half, bring themselves back into this one, and hopefully for Canada and their supporters, they can continue on and move into the semis of the challenge draw. Look at this. It's scrappy, and a little double knock there, and also got to give another shout out to our friends watching on in Canada and congratulate your women's side for claiming the gold medal here yesterday. They were magnificent on day 2. Jen Kish and the ladies.
Well, they had to play well in that semi-final to upset the Olympic champions, didn't they, Australian, to go on and beat the US in a very tough North American final. The Canadian girls outstanding, but this Canadian men's team doing extremely well also. Last week made a cup semi-final. Haven't had it go all their way, but they're not out of this one in week 2 in Sydney, but they need to score pretty quick here, Shawnee.
Let's see what they can get happening. It's a better run from Kay. Pass is up and high and around the corner is good, and it's going to skip past Mullins, who does a good job to go back and clean up. Here's big Johnny Moonlight.
I think this is a welcome rest for both teams. There's a player down for the Canadians, but also the Japanese. A lot of hands on hips. They'll have to make some subs, someone to come and bring some enthusiasm, especially in defence. They've had to make a lot of tackles to the start of the second half.
Also, read with keen interest as we dab our way into the remaining action of this trophy quarter-final. Carlton Anna, that the Vancouver Sevens, they're sold out. Oh, I can't wait to get back to Vancouver. Last year, BC Place just going berserk. Maybe we'll see more of this from Canada in Vancouver as well. The kick across field is going to beat Harry Jones into touch.
I don't mind that option though, Shawnee, from the Canadians, because they just need to get out of their own half. They're making a lot of mistakes. Now they can try and force the Japan team, force their hand, be pressure on the throw. All they need is one score and they're right back in this one. The Canadians still a very long time to go in this game.
Time's off to them. Number 5. Are we done, substitutes?
Yeah, that was an epic tournament last year, the Vancouver Sevens.
Oh, everything about it though was outstanding. The crowd come in, the stadium's awesome. Walk downtown to the stadium from the hotel. Beautiful food, ate too much, of course.
Ooh, they do good food in Canada. Can they serve up some good rugby here and work their way back into this game against Japan? No real fluidity about Canada's attack for the moment. The passing hasn't really been up to scratch. Mullins is brought down on halfway. Better set up here for Canada, and they've got the muscle man out wide. Full of foul. Eventually, his foot's going to just touch the paint and just not clicking for the moment.
Well, for me, Johnny, no one's making an impact with their passing. It's all just side-to-side stuff. No one's actually taking the ball forward with a bit of intensity when they had it. Adams Aruba, he's had a couple of occasions where he's had a chance to run and he hasn't backed himself. Full of foul as well. Patrol in the edge, the ball doesn't go to hand. It's just those little 1%ers that at the moment is really costing them. When you make twice as much errors than the opposition, well, you can't take that as a coach. That's tough.
Good sharp take at the front of the line out from Japan, and now they switch. They're looking to throw another one past Canada here. I would most definitely say another 5-pointer for the Japanese will seal them a spot in the trophy semi-final.
It's getting to that time though. They can sort of smell it. They've been on this, or been in this position before. About 3 or 4 occasions they have been able to close it out. Now, do they have the nous? Do they have the composure to just try and get this win over the line? I think they're one of those teams that once they just get that first win, they'll get some confidence up. They'll start playing some pretty exciting footy.
Fine. Sit. Okay, I'm going straight.
They've got to score with this phase of play, Canada. I can't recall seeing them having possession inside the Japanese 22. They have been totally nullified. Unbelievable defensive performance from Japan. It is play on. Here's Henry. He already has one try, and now tries to muscle his way past Mullins down the left-hand side.
You see the experience here, Sakai, with the referee making sure that he saw that. I think it was Matt Mullins was in the way. They'll just go to the set line and eke up some more time on the clock. Oh, this... I can feel it, Shorty.
Well, you can bank it, mate. You can bank it, Kaltanana. You called it, you can bank it, and the upsets continue. We saw Russia smash Kenya earlier on. Samoa beat Wales in the game prior to this. Yesterday, Wales beat Fiji. That was extraordinary. They just beat them, mate. Gave it to them. And now Japan, as outsiders against Canada, they're going to make that trend continue.
Oh, that's the beauty of the game of sevens, though. This is what, like you see there, the captain out. Yoshiwaki Surasaki just saying to his troops, let's get up, let's finish it off. 55 seconds left. There's no way the Canadians can get 3 scores within that time. So happy for this young group. Sakai comes in, lends this experience. Damien Cronin have a big smile on his face.
How about this, Kaltanana? Kate, our stats lady, has given me a little number here that says it's been 10 years since Japan held Canada to 0 in a game of sevens. 2006 in Singapore the last time.
She voodoos this. Tell you, a little Einstein calculator over there.
Well, that'll give us something to keep an eye on in the closing stages. Kate will not be welcome in the Japanese camp. If Canada can score with defence like that, she may just be on the money, though. They have scrambled so well here against Canada.
Well, the oil is on a Japanese team. Anytime the side plays a Japanese, they think that they can run through them. I think that's the trap that the Canadians have gotten into in that first half. They try to run straight over the top of these Japanese players, but they made their tackles. They've made some turnovers, and that's what's been the secret. And the work the 2s or 3s. Outstanding win for the Japanese. Good on you.
Can they make it a shutout here against Canada? They're up by 19. The hits keep coming. They are
offside,
hustling big time, Japan. Oh, it's not going to be to 0. Canada break the line. Finally, it's Leitner. He puts it down between the sticks, and I think this might be the only missed tackle from Japan all morning.
Yeah, a couple of ones. You see they're very tired. You can excuse them for that. They have tackled their hearts out in this game. Good pride shown by Leitner, but even better from this Japanese team. Congratulations on your first win in 4 tournaments. You deserve it.
Full time, and Japan down Canada 19 points to 7. They move ahead in the trophy side of the draw. Next up, it is France v Papua New Guinea, and in the commentary box to call all the action for you, it is Tony Johnson and Greg Martin.
Thank you, Sean. Yes, we've got Russia.